Cory Booker, DNJ, has delivered an unusually sharp critique of his own party, declaring that Democrats have failed his generation and made terrible mistakes, according to a conversation published by the New York Times. Speaking with editorial director David Leonhardt, Booker called for a fundamental rethinking of Democratic priorities as the party navigates internal divides and shifting voter expectations. In the Democratic Party, I want to have a very tough conversation. I want it to be a competition of ideas about what our party is going to look like, Booker said. I'm one of those people who's saying our party has failed. They've made terrible mistakes. I want us to emerge in this moment not focusing on party but refocusing on people. Booker contrasted today's Democratic Party with the era of Franklin D. Roosevelt, crediting FDR with presenting a clear vision that this was going to be the nation where working people would have dignity at work, would be able to afford a home, would be able to afford to raise their children and give them a better life. He also criticized Democrats' approach to social media, arguing that the party has been slow to adapt to platforms such as TikTok and has relied too heavily on traditional cable outlets. My fellow Democrats, you guys are running to go do MSNBC, and I love my MSNBC, but that only got 100,000 views, Booker said. I can show you on my platforms that one video of mine can get more than the top-rated views on MSNBC. Booker said Democrats must urgently address economic pressures facing younger Americans, noting that generational upward mobility, once a defining national aspiration, is fading. He recalled his father's frequent reminder, "My father would look at my brother and me growing up in a suburban home in New Jersey and say, 'Boy, don't you dare walk around this house like you hit a triple. You were born on third base.' But that's the dream for every generation. And the Democratic Party has failed in my generation." Republicans seized on Booker's comments, framing them as evidence of growing turmoil within the party. Mike Marinella, National Press Secretary for the National Republican Congressional Committee, told Fox News, "Democrats aren't focused on helping working families, they're too busy tearing each other apart." Marinella described progressive primary challenges as a full-blown battle for the soul of the Democrat Party, adding that the socialist stampede is winning, as candidates such as Bernie Sanders-backed Randy Villegas gained traction. Villegas echoed the ideological alignment, saying, "Bernie and I share the same goal.